Women in any society are nurturers, caregivers, and decision makers. To advance inclusivity, give women a platform to discuss their experiences, and equip them with resources that provide them a level playing field in today's world, the executive leadership of Ajeromi Ifelodun local government instituted a two-day Women's Summit. The first day of the summit, which held at the council hall, was graced by inspiring female leaders of thought from various walks of life, council officials, and residents. Women were sensitized on an array of subjects, including mental health, environmental awareness, and basic safety home tips to avoid common hazards. They were also trained on how to handle minor fire incidents. Aminat Bello, Medical Officer of Health at Ajeromi Ifelodun local government, laid emphasis on the need for women to always take cognizance of their state of mind and health, especially during these difficult times, as she sought more government intervention towards pro-women initiatives.
Women are actually those people who should be prioritized in the community. And we're talking about women's mental health. It is something that is very important for us to talk about mental health of a woman who takes care of almost everything in the house, living out herself. Okay, and that is why we needed to make the women understand and know that their health is very important to them and that they need to look back and take care of themselves so that they are able to look after those that have been put in their care.
Residents were further educated on climate change and proper dumping of refuse.
Well, I focused on a particular goal, which is the goal 13, climate action, that the people should not just complain that there's pollution everywhere, that the change has to start from them. They should ensure that they dispose of their waste properly and not just complain about it. Like we all know, the ground is actually the closest waste bin to most of us, so we have to try to keep this waste in our bags, and when we reach a place where there's a waste bin, then we dispose of it properly.
Disay Oba, a safety specialist, said all communities must be trained on hazard preventive guidelines in their respective homes, adding that our organization have plans in place to ensure fire extinguishers are available in every home in our host community.
Safety begins at home, because even when we have workplace safety, whoever comes to the office came from a home, right? So if you're not safe at home, you won't be alive to come to the office. So we're trying to get this to the grassroots. Everyone should know that safety is important. Everyone should know that every home should have a fire extinguisher, not just to have it, but should be functional. And then teach dependents at home how to use it. So when you prevent a fire or prevent an accident and it eventually happens, you should know how to respond to it. So that's why we want to take it from the grassroots. Every home should be ready to embrace safety. It's not just about the workplace.
The council chairman, Fatah Ayola, said the significance of building the all-round capacity of women is unquantifiable, underlining their importance to the society. He added that the summit will take place annually as a promised more initiatives that will engage residents positively.
So we are targeting about 3,000 to 4,000 women to be empowered by this administration tomorrow. And this form of empowerment involves more cash and other valuables that will enhance their businesses. That's necessitated this program of a summit where enlightened and well-informed professionals come to speak with our mothers. That is the essence of this summit. And we promise it's going to be a yearly thing. So this is just the beginning. It's going to get better.
You can't just continue to dash money, give equipment without building the people you are giving this equipment to. And in fact, it's important that capacity building is key when it comes to building the nation and building the women. So that is why we came up with this idea to host the Women's Summit we are having today.
The first segment of the two-day summit was a resounding success. The most notable dignitaries across Lagos State reconvened at the Ajeromi Ifelodun Council Hall to witness the second day of the Ajeromi Women's Summit. The second day of the summit focused on the independence of women, with the local government leadership supporting small-scale enterprises with equipment and tidy grants, as well as relief packages for low-income households. Sewing machines, generators, hair dryers, and deep freezers were some of the apparatus dispensed to female businesses. Gas cylinders were also distributed to residents present at the summit. The First Lady of Lagos State, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, lauded the empowerment scheme, admonishing the beneficiaries to put the provisions to good use. She encouraged women to strive for their self-independence and advancement.
My message to our women in Ajeromi Ifelodun local government is that Ajeromi Ifelodun women do not beg. I went to a local government chairman. We were doing council. Your wife is there. As we were doing our work, our advocacy work, the chairman of the Epe section, Honorable Animashaw, when the women saw her, when they were walking on the road, with all due apology, sir, when the men wanted to come and meet us when we were walking, the first thing I heard from her mouth was that Epe women do not beg. They're empowered. They know that they're empowered. They don't beg. And that's the message to our Ajeromi fellow women from this summit. No more begging. Women don't beg. And this Shewalowo, Abi, Ashowo, Antaja, Ashebogbe. So we don't beg, and we're not going to beg. So if you see any woman that is begging, with this kind of empowerment program that Honorable has put in place, we're supposed to encourage the next woman and lift them up, like the Honorable Commissioner said. Sisters lifting sisters up.
The council chairman, Fatai Ayola, said the initiative aims to reposition the capacity of women to remain self-sufficient and thrive in their various fields.
When you develop a woman, you have developed a nation. They are the pacemaker. They are the ones that are running our various homes. Most men are not around, but when you empower these women, they can multiply this and make it meaningful. So we are having this 2-day summit, first for them to be averse with the happenings world over, the way finances are managed and the ways they can, inject whatever government is giving them into their various businesses and make it count.
Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Cecilia Dada, touched on the trickle-down impacts of empowering women at the grassroots level. She urged the beneficiaries to make productive use of the largesse.
We all know that women are homemakers, they are teachers, they are caregivers. So it is important and paramount for us to empower women. They say when you empower a woman, you empower a nation. So when a woman is empowered, the entire family is empowered.
Beneficiaries were full of appreciation for the intervention, while dignitaries were mesmerized by the commitment of the council leadership to transform the quality of life of women in the Ajeromi Ifelodun community.
I thank the local government chairman for what he has done today. May God empower him, continue to bless him. May as he's bringing this empowerment, his ways will open in the mighty name of Jesus. I'm glad. And his government will reign in the name of Jesus.
My message, they should not sell all these empowerment items. Please, they should use it. So please, to the women, the slogan our mama said today, women not they beg again. No. For Ajeromi Ifelodun, women not they beg. They are hard-working women.
It's not the first time. It is not the second time. It's not the third time. My advice for them is more or less to make them, to utilize them in the right channel, so that at least they can be comfortable and also have a leverage on their businesses.
The unprecedented 2-day Women Empowerment Summit is an initiative that should be replicated across the entire localities in Lagos State because of its far-reaching impacts.